Hello everyone, welcome you all for the new video session. Today I am going to explain the remaining external sources of recruitment. In the last video session, I have discussed about the external sources of recruitment. In that, I explained 5 sources, that is direct recruitment, casual callers, advertisement, employment exchange, and the placement agencies and management consultants. Today I am going to continue the new external sources of recruitment, that is campus recruitment, recommendation of the employees, labor contractor, advertising on television, and web publishing. Sixth external sources of recruitment is campus recruitment. A campus in the sense that is the college or the institutions of the management and the technology have become the more popular nowadays. A campus recruitment a source where which is used for hiring a technical, professional and managerial jobs. So to hire these categories of jobs, organizations will go with the campus recruitment where they will approach to the reputed institutions. Many big organizations maintain a close liaison with the universities, occasional schools, and the management institutions like IIT and IIMs to recruit a qualified personnel for the various jobs. Most of the reputed organizations will contact or maintain a close relation with the big organization where the quality of education is extremely good. Those universities or the colleges, they will provide a good sources of the candidates to their organization. With that hope, the organizations will approach to the universities or the colleges. Recruitment from the education institutions is a well established practice of the business. This is referred to the campus recruitment. This is like a meaning of the campus recruitment where the big organizations will approach to the reputed institutions for hiring a new employees for their organization, and also with the hope of they will provide a good quality of workforce to their organization. So for that reason they will conduct a campus recruitment. Next one, recommendation of employees. Applicants introduced by present employees or their friends and relatives may prove to be good source of recruitment. Here, employees will recommend their friend, relatives or any other candidates who are known to them. So that employees or candidates may be the good source of the recruitment for the organization. Such applicants are likely to be good employees because their background is already known to the existing employee. So that make the organization to hire them without tension. A type of preliminary screening takes place because the present employees know both the company and the candidates. So they should try to satisfy the both. So for that reason they have to satisfy both the parties here. So they will conduct a preliminary screening. For the name's sake they will conduct the preliminary screening, and also Suppose a candidate who are recommended by the existing employees, that candidate must know what are the skills are required for the particular job. If the candidate doesn't know the what skills are required and that candidate does not capable enough to do the task, the organization may remove the organization may reject the employee, that candidate. So they have to select them on the basis of their skills, qualification and academical achievement. Then only they will give the employment opportunity to the candidate. So even though recommendation of the existing employees, the organization will conduct some simple task or simple selection test for selecting the recommended employees. And also one of the good advantages where candidate is already known with the existing workers, so there is no hard and far rules to conduct a selection process. Next one, labor contractor. A labor contractor maintains a close contact with the laborers and they can provide a required number of the unskilled workers at the short notice. So the contractor will having a so many number of the unskilled laborers. So unskilled laborers also called as a workers who are working in the production department, in the operative level of the management. So within a short notice, the labor contractor can provide a good sources to the organization. The workers recruited through the labor contractor who are themselves employees of the organization. Instead of hiring so many laborers individually, the organization will hire the labor contractor, one who will provide a laborers to the organization. So the laborers themselves will enroll with the labor contractor. So once a labor contractor is hired by the any organization, along with the labor contractor, the laborers who are enroll under him or her, so they will also start working in the organization. So the one of the big disadvantages of this system is, suppose a labor contractor himself decides to leave the organization, along with him he has to live with the other laborers, or the sometime organization may follow a suit on the laborers who are joined with the labor contractor, or they can keep the laborers but remove the labor contractor. But what will happen? Suppose the labor contractor himself is decided to leave the organization. Obviously, the organization will not keep the laborers in their organization. So they will also uh, they will also leave the organization by themselves. Next one, advertising on television. That is the advertisement given on the TV. This practice of telecasting of the vacant post over the television is gaining the importance these days, because most of the people are seeing the TV, so they will come across with the advertisement, that is the job vacancies. So by keeping this in the mind of the HR manager, they will advertise their vacancies on the TVs. The detailed requirement for the job they will specify here along with the company's information, or you can say a company profile. Along with that, they will maintain the job description, seeing it as a job title, qualification, experience. If they are providing the facilities like cab facility, accommodation facility, ESI, PFO, everything has mentioned in the advertisement. So this is nowadays gaining the more importance because of number of the viewers is increasing. So for that reason, they are providing a advertisement on the TVs. Web publishing. I think here you can observe the two websites. that is Indeed.com and Naukri.com. So these are one of the popular websites where the number of the job seekers will visit and they will search their job according to their specification. Nowadays, the internet becoming a common source for the recruitment, because where the organization as well as the people will search their job in the internet, that is a Google search. There are the certain websites specially designed and dedicated for the purpose of providing the information about both job seekers and the job openings. So here these websites will satisfy both the parties, that is a job seekers and the job opening. The job opening will be given by who, that is the organization. So organizations can make a use of these websites by where they can create a job openings by specifying their job description, and also the job seekers will get the notification once the advertisement given on these two websites. So if the advertisement or the recruitment is suitable for their qualification and the specifications, they can apply for these jobs. In fact, the websites are very commonly visited, both that is employees and the organization, for searching a suitable people for their organization. Sometime if you uploaded your resume in the Naukri.com, it will be visible to the employer. So the employers can contact with a particular person, the whose resume got selected. So they will contact with a person. If the person, that candidate, is capable enough to do the task and agree for all the terms and conditions, they can join the organization by conducting each and every recruitment and the selection steps. So this completes today's topic. If you have any doubts, you can reach us. Thank you.